So, I'm not exactly a man known as Ray, but I am a man known as James. And today, the man known as James will be playing Rayman 2, The Great Escape for you fine fellas today on the Sega Dreamcast, the way it was meant to be played.
Yeah! 2000!
Wow. I don't think I've ever actually seen this port of the game before.
It is often considered the definitive port of Rayman 2: The Great Escape for like a multitude of reasons. First of all, it was like the first version of the game to include a widescreen. Secondly, it actually uses high-res textures that the N64 and PC versions previously did not have, so the game's going to look a little bit nicer as a result.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, the Genesis was really good for that.
Okay.
Dude,
Or-
this will look great for the Genesis.
Dreamcast, excuse me.
This is the most
Excuse
advanced
me. I am
game
tired.
to Rayman.
I am tired.
So for today's little game, I'm going to use a very specific name because let's just say a new member of our party might have some idea what it'll fully spell out.
And
Snow.
And then just add a U and a P.
Oh.
oh, shoot.
How cute.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, one of my best friends of all time here is joining us today, Tara.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Also known as Theron. Hello. You can also call me Theron.
Theron, understood. Oh my gosh, voiceover narration too.
So, Theron, let's talk about Rayman 2, a game that I totally did not budge you to actually play for me at one point for shits and giggles.
Well, I did beat 100% it a few months ago. On PC.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
No cheats used. And
Just a lot of rage.
getting all the lumps was rage-inducing.
But don't play Rayman 1.
Yeah, if you're gonna play Rayman 1, play Redemption.
So, that being said, everybody, for those that have been living under a rock for the past 20-something years now, Rayman 2 is nothing like Rayman 1. It's not the happy-go-lucky world of Rayman's world. We're now in the dark and decrepit Glade of Dreams, which has recently been ravaged by the evil robotic pirates.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just thankfully, in a nice, cool little way, Rayman Redemption even tried to make its own little way to tie between the two. That after the great battle of Mr. Dark and the energy, they have been called to this world and its energy source of the Lums.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, again, the original Rayman 1 was very cute and colorful and cartoony and whatnot. Rayman 2 decides to take a huge steep turn into dark fantasy territory.
I love it. I would watch a movie of this.
Same.
Me too.
And,
Too bad the TV show did not do any of this.
No.
Yeah.
It should.
It would have been
Look
nice.
at everyone. They're so depressed and miserable.
So where's my car?
They're being locked up in tight cages. Wouldn't you be?
Theron, have you ever seen the Rayman TV show? Water.
I've not.
Oh, we gotta show.
Yes, I'll show you someday.
It's
only
a treat.
Well, it's only 4 episodes long, so it's not like there's a lot to trudge through.
Oh, I was about to speak.
Rayman?
Glowbox, my friend!
Are you okay, Rayman?
Not really. I feel weak, and my powers have disappeared. Yeah, no,
I'm
unfortunately, the
displeased.
pirates have...
Shit sucks.
Yeah, they did something to Rayman, made him lose all his powers. You know, Glowbox, I think this might be the end.
No, not the end. Glowbox bring good gift from Lee.
Lee? The fairy? So
I don't like
wow. Incredible! I can feel its energy building up in me! Now I can shoot with my fist again! Glowbox, we're saved! Yeah, had to let it play that much.
Yeah.
Love it. This is.
And that is the original voice actor, Douglas Rand. He's always been Rayman, except for a few times when David Gasman was Rayman, and the one time in the TV show when Billy West was Rayman.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where's my car? I've been waiting for my car.
Hey, James.
I want to be reals. Oh, yeah.
James, I know he says I could shoot for my fist now, but I heard that as I can shit for my fist now.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not
I mean,
here.
Why
that,
would you
that's,
even do that?
I mean, that is something that, that's like another thing that really differentiates this from. Oh, hang on, I'll wait till I.
that was a close one. Thank goodness that we.
Well, shit.
Goodbye,
dead.
Glowbox. And goodbye, Rayman.
Real talk, even more than I think Rayman 3 in a sense. I feel like this is where Rayman had like the most character and like interactions and like dialogue.
Oh, easily.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, because like Rayman 3 definitely tried to inch a little more into like the humor side of things, but Rayman rarely, if ever, had much of a chance to speak his piece.
Now it's basically the Glowbox and Andy show.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
That's something we
Glowbox,
can get more into later. Speaking of which, where is Glowbox?
Also, this music. All right.
God.
Glowbox is dead.
Confirmed. He is no dead.
No, we did.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Rayman. It's me, ASMR Murphy. How you doing? You escaped.
I'm
Don't
not
worry.
gonna.
Listen, don't worry about me. Doc finally got my prescription figured out, and it's been really mellow. Did you know that my doctor's also the 1000th lum? Really cool story. I can't wait to get my prescription filled next week. Now, you see that stone right next to us there? Really keeps me mellowed out. It's a magic stone which can read your thoughts.
Where's my fly swatter?
Wait, no, hold on, wait, no, okay, now hold on. Now, it's like,
Oh yeah, no, full disclosure, Tara really hates Murphy.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
it is
I'll let
just
you
really
finish your thing,
wacky how.
Logan.
It is just wacky how he has this new like whispery tone to his voice now, as opposed to like what they got for him in the next game.
You know what?
Also,
I'm just
Billy
gonna.
West, ironically enough.
Yeah, that is funny. Although that being said, I'm
Okay,
gonna
go on,
go
yeah,
ahead. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my acid take here. Like, I know a lot of people are very contentious. I know a lot of people are like very contentious with what they did with Murphy and Rayman 3, and I get why. I kind of find that the very up close whispers that he has in this game a little more unnerving.
I'm sorry that I contributed to that
Same.
just then.
No,
Same.
it's not your fault, Logan. You're just going with what they had in mind.
The thing is with what you did, Logan, is that you just try to make it fucking hilarious.
Yay! And hey, speaking of the lumps,
Okay, that's not my doctor. We'll find him soon. Just smashed a pirate cage. Just destroyed lots of them. They're full of energy. What's more, you see that bright sphere there? Don't tell anyone. But these are yellow lumps. They'll give you access to secret places. It's a secret to everyone. They'll teach you all the secrets of the world. Take the lum and hold. Did you just hear Peppino?
Pepino.
What?
I heard the
Scat.
I heard the Pizza Tower taunt theme, the bam, in the music.
Speaking of which, let's follow up
Oh,
on
yeah.
Murphy's little suggestion there and read our own thoughts. Because
Whoa.
the yellow, he's not lying, because the yellow lums are not only make up the heart of the world, they also make up its knowledge. And they will bequeath that knowledge to Rayman, depending on how many of them he finds.
Oh, so we are still naive. I didn't know about this mechanic either. Interesting.
I forgot
This
to do that.
mechanic, I believe, is only in the N64, PC, and Dreamcast versions of the game.
Yeah.
The lore stuff?
And I mean, it's where you're going to get the bulk of this game, this
mosquito.
whole world's lore.
Okay.
So, you know what? While you're trudging through this, just to give people time to talk, we'll start with Tara, since, there are big, special guest of this playthrough. What is your experience with Rayman? You could start with, Rayman in general, but particularly, your experience with Rayman 2.
I was introduced to Rayman 2 from James because he wanted me to try and play it, and I did play it. I streamed it on my own private server, and I played it 100%, and I was extremely frustrated with the later level lums, especially the last level, because of this one part where you're trying to get everything.
You made the babies cry.
So, yeah, that's my experience with Rayman 2.
All right.
Yeah, no, I primarily nudged Tara to play Rayman 2 because, considering his writing style, I'd say that Rayman 2 fits the closest to that because, again, the other ones are very comical in a sense, even if some of them still keep their darker aesthetic, but this is like the most, I don't want to say down to earth, but definitely the most, again, the most
Played
like
straight?
typical like Dark Crystal sort of experience.
Yeah, it plays a very straight, very home in on an actual true adventure.
I say, I think it feels like out of all the Rayman games, it's the one that definitely takes itself seriously the most.
Yes.
Right, it's a dark fantasy. I think the robot pirates are kind of cool.
Oh yeah, they're really cool.
Oh, yeah, no, they're really cool.
Oh no, I love that idea of them. Speaking of that, and Moonon, Doug, what do you have to say about us finally getting back to Rayman in the 3D?
About time.
At last.
At long last. But it took me a while to get to 2 after a few years with M, since that is my first Rayman game. But unfortunately, I played the bad versions.
Aww.
But that didn't really ruin my experience of playing the game, because this is definitely one of my favorite Rayman games of all time, with the whole story aspect and all that. But I need to give the other versions a shot, like the Dreamcast and PC and that.
Just see splatting.
He's a ghost.
Before this next one, I think it's time for that cutscene.
Also, we'll say in advance, this is primarily a thing that's exclusive to the Dreamcast version. We can get more into it once we learn how to actually hang off these purple floaty things. Okay. But in the meanwhile, though, plot must continue, and thus we must break the poor people in this cage.
Free
The Tinsies.
Splendid, Rayman! I'm king of the Tinsies! I congratulate you on your courage.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Don't listen to him. I'm the king of the Teensies.
Oh. But...
No, I'm the real king.
Come on, guys. Who's the king?
I told you, it's me. No, it's me. It's me.
Me!
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 No,
Me!
Definitely.
Will you stop it?
Stop! I absolutely must see Lee. Do you know where she is?
I love that sound.
Hey, you take it from me.
Okay, you're the king.
Doug
You're
is the king
for a minute.
Ah, shit.
I was ready for this.
This is not easy to say, but I have to tell you this. The pirates have taken Lee to the Fairy Glade. And they've locked her up, in one of their strongholds. To find her, you'll need to go through the Isle of Doors. The hall is a magic place. It leads to many other worlds.
Okay.
Only the teensies know how to get there.
We're working with portals.
Yes.
Oh, we are.
The passage requires 5 lumps, but I see that you have them.
Coolio.
Prepare yourself for a great journey.
I was mentally not prepared to voice this. Fucking team
I'm sorry.
specifically.
I forgot that the
fine, I'm
lottery
rolling
landed
with
on
it.
him. But honestly, yeah, no. So, and again, this game being
Come
the
on,
introduction.
Rayman, jump!
This
Jump
game
into
being,
Come on, the portal's
jump
this
into
way.
the old Ubisoft logo.
Ouch.
The astral toilet into the stars.
he jumps straight in like,
Oh shit, that was the galactic garbage disposal. Damn it, who did it this time?
Do we have
it
enough?
was me.
also, whoa,
Before we
new
go to the
world
next
map.
level, I will say real quick, this right here is the Isle of Doors. Again, primarily a Dreamcast exclusive thing. It did return for the 3DS version of the game, for whatever that's worth. And, you know, sometimes some versions have this, some versions have the Hall of Doors. I kind of prefer the aesthetic of the Hall of Doors personally, but we'll take what we can get.
I do like the Hall Doors being like darker, almost more mystifying, of like, you know, like dreams, like fading point to the next. But all right, we're in. Mm-hmm. And
we go from the tutorial level straight to already one of the longer levels in the game, the Fairy Glade.
Best of luck. So I guess jumping right along. No, Murphy. Jumping right along. Gui, what were your experiences like with Rayman 2?
Rayman 2? It started with Rayman Origins, and that's a whole story. Actually, no. Okay, yeah, I have to kind of think about this. But
Technically, the same way that I introduced Tara to Rayman 2, I also introduced Rayman 2 to Gui because of a certain dub project we did many years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I was aware of Rayman before then, but I hadn't actually experienced Rayman until that point. And I was like, this is super cool. I have seen this before. Like, why wasn't I into this when I was a kid?
It looks so cool.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I was called on to voice Lee and the Globox kids, and it because I was so inexperienced, it was just not a good dub, at least for me.
Well, I mean, it's also
somewhere.
a very old video, so
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, but it did introduce me to the whole Rayman world, and it got me super interested in the series as a whole. So, the first game I played to completion was Origins, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
Nice. What about you, Hype? Did you ever get around to trying out the other, like these old Rayman games?
Well, Rayman 2 has been on my bucket list for the longest time. I played a little bit of the N64 version a couple of times. I still have the ROM for it. I might try to finish it one day, although I probably should prioritize the Dreamcast version before I do the N64 version, even though there's not, like, that many difference between the two of them, from what I understand.
The Dreamcast version does change things here and there to... I mean, okay. Level design-wise, it's mostly the same. There are a few, like, enemy placement changes that they make that I'm not a fan of. But otherwise, yeah, no, the Dreamcast version is the definitive way to go.
Okay, so I guess I'll probably just buckle down with the Dreamcast version. But that being said, oh boy. It's funny, like, in spite of me being, like, a massive Rayman fan, 2 is one of the few games in the series I've never gotten a chance to really finish, which I do want to rectify soon, especially considering that, a little plug moment, if people don't mind me doing so. I'm actually involved in a pretty ambitious fan-made project called Rayman 2 Redreamed, which is trying to be like a remaster of Rayman 2 in a similar vein to, like, the Crash Insane trilogy or Spyro Reignited, basically giving Rayman 2 like a breath of fresh air with, like, shiny coat of paint, couple of quality of life changes, even trying to combine elements of the various versions into one. And it's really fun project. I'm one of the voice actors for it. I voiced Glowbox for it, and it's, from what I've seen of the team, that they're putting, like, a lot of heart and soul into it. Like, I'm really proud to be part of this group of fans that, like, really love the game enough to try to give it this touch up that it really needs.
Well, fingers crossed. I hope to see that work out.
Honestly, I hope it bears fruit, because I feel like, especially nowadays, Rayman 2 kind of needs that TLC treatment.
Same.
Yeah, like Rayman 3 has been getting a remake, or at least a remaster, sort of.
Really?
From
Yeah.
fans, right?
Oh.
Yeah, the Rehavoc or
it's not,
something.
Right, the one-man team, which, at least I think it's a one-man team, but yeah, the one guy that's, like, he's not remaking the entirety of Rayman 3, he's mostly remaking, like, the first area of it, but still, from what I've seen of it, it is very well done for, like, especially for a mostly one-man crew, it's very impressive.
A one guy,
Incredible
wow.
for what it looks like.
Right? Oh my gosh, I'm very hopeful to see. I just want more. I just want more good Rayman.
Yeah.
We were teased so wonderfully with Sparks of Hope's DLC, and I was so ready for more.
Yeah, because Ubisoft won't do it.
So,
I mean, they've already burned all their bridges, if recent news has been anything to go by.
Honestly, like, I think at this... Oh, what's up, Doug?
It just would be nice if, I don't know. Give up the IP to someone else.
Right.
That'd be nice. You know what? Just give Rayman to Toys for Bob. I'm sure they'd take care of him.
I don't think, I'll be honest, I hate to be that person now. I don't think we should give Toys for Bob everyone. I feel like we're giving them, like, give him Banjo,
you know
give
what?
him Rayman.
Better idea.
Go ahead.
Give them to that new studio that David Soliani recently opened up.
Really?
Did he open up a new studio?
I recall hearing that he opened a new one up recently after he left Ubisoft Milan.
Oh, that's interesting, because I knew he left Ubisoft, but I didn't know he started up a studio, like, right away.
Nice. I was thinking, like, I mean, I know the Expedition 33, that game made by the ex-Ubisoft people, that was pretty sick, and I'd love to see more from them.
I need to try. I need to play that.
it?
I've heard it's super good.
Oh, it's so good. It's basically like it's like Legend of Dragoon, so it's like an RPG with their own kind of action command system, but like with this really cool parry mechanic to pretty much like, so it's almost like Mario and Luigi, where you can evade all damage if you're good enough, like at reflexes. I love that aspect of it.
It is interesting, because, like, I honestly have not heard a lot of what Expedition 33 was. The most I've heard about is that a lot of people are saying that it's, like, it and Bonanza being, like, very early contenders for this year's Game of the Year.
Oh, definitely. I'll tell you this. I was talking with Matt about it. I would consider doing that for the channel at some point. Expedition 33, not nearly as long as Metaphor, and very good quality and content to it. But
and the best part is you'll still get to dress up as a goofy stereotypical French person.
What?
oh yeah, straight up, because it's a French studio there, and literally the first costumes you unlock is literally called baguette, and it gives you like the striped shirt, the red scarves, you hold a baguette like behind you.
Oh my god.
Bon voyage.
Wow.
They were very.
Okay, so actually, real quick, before we continue, we're going to come up to one of the first major cases of enemy replacement in the game, and I think this one's kind of obnoxious, because look over in the distance.
It's a pirate.
It's a robo-pirate that's sound asleep
Yeah.
and standing on one of the platforms we need to jump on.
Oh no! Oh my god! How are you going to be able to do the strafe attacking from here? Because they have iframes. Sheesh.
Jump and shoot.
There we go.
You can
Okay.
just do that.
Well,
Dot
Don't worry,
that.
we just void out. We just void out. We're good.
we're good.
We're
good.
Well, thankfully the enemy doesn't respawn.
Well, you know what?
Oh, thankfully, no.
Thank you for bringing me back onto the game, because then I guess now that we've gone through most of us, that brings us now back to you, Jamie boy. James, what is your, again, as the host, your experience with Rayman 2?
Oh boy. So Rayman 2 was my first Rayman game, as I've probably said many times on this channel. My first exposure was with the infamous "This is Rayman. This is a man named Ray" commercial from back in the 90s. And that already, just looking at the gameplay that was featured, already got me kind of hooked. Because, I was already an N64 kid around that same time. Bar 64 was my big game, and I was like, this is right up my alley. So I got the chance to actually rent this game at some point or another. Also, here's where you're supposed to fight your first enemy.
Rayman, okay, you gotta help me. The guys from the bar found me after all those things I said, and we need to go and try and take care of business, alright?
Hang on a
You and
sec.
me, bub.
Leave no witnesses.
Hang on one double damn second. If this is where we were supposed to actually fight Robo-Pirates for real, who was that schmuck we just killed earlier?
Yeah, I agree. That does seem a bit actually odd consistency-wise.
Well, that's...
Okay. This will allow you to keep your enemies. Okay, wait.
So listen, actually I got something. So listen, you remember that one green fairy boy from that one game that came out about a year prior? Try following his moves and you'll be just fine.
Hey.
But I don't know a sword.
I have one other idea hype to play into that.
It's like, the guys at the bar found me. They say I owe them $50, but unfortunately I gave my wallet to this one dude who was supposed to be keeping watch over the poisonous river. You didn't happen to see him, did you?
And Rayman's like,
We need to hide the bodies. Get out of the country. Change our names.
Oh my god.
Not again. I've got to end this before it begins.
I love how intensely. Honestly, I know you you should do that more. Be intense, creep ASMR Murphy.
Watch this.
Oh no, Murphy ASMR.
Oh, the powder keg.
I mean, that's what he's
Hang on, let's see what he's doing.
Via con Dios, motherfucker.
Oh,
Boom.
Oh my
Bitch.
gosh.
nice.
It's fun to do.
But yeah,
Love that.
just I don't know. I think there's a part of me that's very tempted to to kind of bring Tara into all of our just little running gags that we have. Are they aware of ASMR at Funky Kong?
Well, that started off as a meme from another video where this guy there and records Funky Kong ASMR videos where it's just him. He's usually chewing bubblegum or something, and it's just it is straight up not him being creepy. It's just straight up him being a bro.
Yeah.
Like one of them's like, oh, Funky Kong picks you up from the airport, and he genuinely asks you about how your trip was, and it's super cool to see you again. And
I love how at random
don't
points
hate
he
it.
just. I love how just at random points. I don't know if this is a thing in all the videos, but in that one I just love how at random points he's like,
I love you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happens all the time, but I just love how he'll just toss out a random bodacious.
I think
I
James
mean, you know
shared
what?
some with me.
That may not be an original
nice.
thing of ours. But there's a couple others we've done over the years. We've done Wario as a veteran of the Mushroom War, condescending
happened.
Goofy.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess the Mushroom War is probably a better example.
Chronically depressed Funky Kong.
That's probably what I was thinking of. We took elements of ASMR Funky and bled it into the chronically depressed Funky.
He's a very emotionally honest monkey.
Listen, he hasn't been the same since he co-opted with the Mushroom Wars with Wario.
Yeah.
There was that. There was Captain Snoot, because we're on the topic of pirates.
Captain Snoot's a Hunt classic.
If you thought Spanton's nose was long,
Oh my
Captain
god.
Snoot from Monkey Island 3. That's not even his name. We just call him that. Oh, actually, important locale we're in right now, I think.
yep, because this is where this is unfortunately where Lee the Fairies has been locked up.
Oh dear.
Up and there she is.
She's trapped.
Hello. Free me, Rayman. Find the machine and destroy it.
Oh, no.
You gotta touch
What?
Let's see how this is. Let's see how this is done in the Dreamcast version. Oh my gosh!
Oh boy, you know it's like
Another obnoxious enemy placement change.
yeah. Honestly, the you guys to it's funny. I'm just thinking back to like his one line in Rayman 1 where it's like, "Please free me, Rayman." No problem.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Okay. How do we handle this now?
So one important thing that Murphy will teach you on that stone is that not only can you like toss you toss the gun barrel cakes forward, you can also toss them above you, which you're going to need to do, especially when those bomb sentries up there try to hound your ass.
Gotcha. And thank goodness, looks like you're. To me, it always looked like you were more so throwing balls than you were throwing your fists, but you can. They auto target at least.
That reminds me that there's something I meant to mention earlier. That's one of the big things that Rayman 2 does, and it's the only game in the series that really does it. Personally speaking, I think for the best, because I kind of prefer the original. Like, in every other Rayman game, Rayman will, like, just throw his fists. Like, his fists will actually fly out and hit enemies and whatnot. In Rayman 2 exclusively, he just, like, shoots out balls of energy from his hands.
And the funny thing is, Hype, is that earlier prototypes of Rayman 2 did show him shooting out his fists in the exact same way he shoots out these orbs here. But I get the feeling they thought that it looked really hokey looking, so that's why they switched it to the energy orbs. Though, yeah, future games just went back to the fists.
Yeah.
Or, as they originally called, the telescopic fists.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, Lee, you're free.
Yay!
Alright. Just like old times, Queen.
Yeah.
Lee? Are you okay?
Oh, Rayman, at last. I was afraid Globox had failed.
Oh, talk about having no faith in me.
He gave me the silver lung, but we got separated. I need to find him and get rid of the pirates. But to do that, I'll need all of my powers.
I'm too weak to give you give you
Too weak to give you your car back, but
Yeah. I do this a lot.
all good.
They broke the primordial energy core into 1,000 lums. Shit's bad. And combining the energy has become very difficult. But there may be another solution. Have you ever heard of Polycus?
No.
It's just like, have you ever heard of Jesus?
Zoom in on Rayman's face even further.
Do you know Rayman 2?
Oh.
He's the spirit of the world. His powers are immense.
Okay.
He could help you defeat the pirates. Unfortunately, he's been secluded for many years. He's doing the drugs.
In a matter of speaking.
But there is a legend which says he could be awakened if you reunite the 4 masks.
Majora's Mask.
Give it about a year, Hype. The 4 masks?
These masks are magical and very powerful. They are hidden in secret and mysterious places. Find them, Rayman. It's our only hope. I'll help you by giving you all the energy I've gathered.
Like how she's slightly glitchy.
Yeah, she's always
Yeah.
like
Just a
that.
tiny bit jank.
Yeah, she's a little
I think
janky.
that's just her animation.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yahoo!
Good luck, Rayman.
And bye-bye.
Oh, Celia again.
Now you can grab onto the purple lums.
I'm sorry, just the way that she just disappeared in like this great big ball of light. I could just imagine on Rayman's end, it's like he just turns into a fucking smoking babies meme.
Oh my god.
The smoking baby
It's
art.
such a bright flash.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now we have the ability to swing on purple lums. Just like in Rayman 1, where you had all those pink rings.
Classic.
Wow. Whoa.
Okay. So difficulty-wise, would you say they like up the difficulty in this game with those like replacements of things or new placements?
Just a little bit. Not by too much, though. Like, this is still a fairly manageable port.
Okay.
I love it with slightly running on the sides.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And all right.
And actually, going back to the what Tara was mentioning earlier about how the animations were looking jank.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of a funny thing that Rayman 2 does with its animations, is that like the game itself, especially on like the Dreamcast or high-end PCs, runs at a solid 60 frames. But the animations themselves are locked to like 30 frames.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it does it both at the same time. That's interesting.
Yeah, the animations themselves are not interrupted, from what I remember hearing, which kind of makes the other animation, like the actual like character animations, look a little bit choppy, and it also makes trying to play Rayman 2 on modern day PCs a little hard without like some sort of proper PC fix, because it just makes the game run at like 1,000 miles a minute.
Nice. Also, that's something that I still think is so sick, is being able to hover and still like use your projectiles approaching. Like,
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like looking at that, like how much more fitting this would be for like Rayman 3's like new focus on a lot of combat.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny because it's like Rayman 3.
Pancake me.
Because like Rayman 3.
Oh, this is actually something new.
You've got one of the 6 glob crystals.
The what?
Blob crystals?
What?
Don't look at me like that. That's what it's called. You can use them to open the mystery portals in the Glowbox village.
Oh, that's
We
right.
used to call them glued crystals, but we got a call from FAF so that we can't do that one. So get to the village fast, and the entrance is hidden in the woods of light.
I don't appreciate my culture being erased like that.
Wait, why did I say FAFSA? FAFSA.
Yeah, we're not dumb birds.
Wait, why did I say FAFSA? It'd be the FDA. FAFSA something completely different. Anyway.
I just forgot. It's not FAFSA. It's the FDA, Rayman. Don't listen to what I just said before. Okay, now, do you see these air currents?
Yeah?
You can activate your helicopter. I know you got one.
This is an interesting angle.
Listen,
Okay.
Rayman. Yeah. It's like, Rayman, repeat. Listen to me. You can make a chopper out of your hair.
Make a chop out of your hair.
I'll say yes,
just-
that was Rayman's POV from his body cam.
Well, I was just thinking like now.
No, that was like that was his POV from where his dick would be.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Listen, I know that Rayman and Lee were strongly hinted to have a thing in this game, but come on.
Oh, come on, the French, the American, the old American advertisements did that all the fucking time.
That is true. Freaking
not-
the urinal. But yes,
Well, there's a bunch of them, like the huge features thing from Rayman 3, and I think one of the French advertisements for Rayman 2 had like a mock magazine cover with him and Pamela Anderson.
Oh yeah.
I remember even in Rayman Origins, I don't remember if it was international or just in the EU, but like that ad where the minute that Rayman saved Batilla, immediate first thing is like upskirt.
Oh yeah, that was from like the reveal trailer.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
real
Yeah,
trailer,
he did that after he was born too.
Exactly.
Right, immediately done.
Immediately.
That's so weird because in this game, he's not like that. He's just a
Right.
good boy. This game.
Origins really try to go back to, I mean, as in the name, they try to go back to Rayman 1's like more manic, like not even manic, just, I mean, okay, they definitely dealt with the manic, but like,
I'd say it feels like they took, tone-wise, it feels like they kind of like amalgamated Rayman 1 and Rayman 3, where it's like it has a bit of like the fantasy like elements of 1 and like how the worlds are constructed and whatnot, but the character humor and whatnot definitely feels like something that wouldn't be out of place in 3.
Yeah.
okay, all right.
And they do still bring in back a little bit of that unhinged nature of like the world, like in Rayman 2 and 3.
Right.
Like especially when dealing with like the creatures of the living dead.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so then again, then hence with Rayman 2, then we got more your never-ending story, kind of like, you know, focus on like ruins and ancient temples, dark fantasy, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait for freaking the big catch.
Dude, I'm surprised we haven't learned anything about Big Catch.
'Cause that's my next big-
I think that game's supposed to be coming out this year.
It should be, because that's my next big, like, you know, dark fantasy, like, I can't wait to, like, you know, get high on that, whatever. Anywho, I'm cool, I'm hip, anyway.
Actually, I think I have enough lumps to activate our next bit of lore, so let's read in Rayman's inner thoughts. There we go. First, you must know that the universe is made of energy. Everything that moves around you, everything that likes and thinks is given life by the tiny magical lights which we call lums.
Oh.
That's the only reason to collect all the lums is for the lore, and I was most curious about that when I was playing this game, so I was determined
Totally
to get
fair.
all the lums for that.
The funny part is, Tar, is that that's not the only reason why you collect yellow lums in this game, because certain areas will be blocked off unless you have a certain amount of them by the time you reach them.
Now we do the dance. Oh,
They gotta get over to the stump first, then they do the silly
Yeah.
dance.
okay.
Yep. The teensies are pretty much our portal masters, for lack of a better word.
Again, for their game, for them to be introduced here, I'm glad they held on.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
like
Portal
they may get rid of
Yeah.
they may get rid of Lee, they may get rid of the Robo Pirates, but you'll never get rid of Glowbox and the teensies.
Yeah.
They cling to everything
Speak-
like Velcro. Oh yeah.
Aw.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Portal Master.
Oh, did you?
We need
Oh,
to get to
you
practice
missed.
on that
You
stuff.
missed one cage and 2 lums.
Wait.
So here's the thing about that, Gwei. Unfortunately, whether we like it or not, the game is designed in such a way where you're actually going to miss that that last cage and those 2 lumps, because the means to get them is not available to you right away.
That's
Right.
right.
So it's kind of like Rayman 1 in that you'd have to like revisit levels with newer abilities.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of, except let's just say that there's another means to reach go back to the Fairy Glade later on in the level, or later on in the game.
Doug,
Now, Murphy did say earlier that if we wanted to, we could actually take our lasso powers and go back to the Woods of Light to uncover the Glowbox Village. That is something, though, I will save for post game, because I feel like that would probably be the more opportune time to show it off.
That's
good.
Doug, are
Alrighty.
you talking about Marvel Rivals?
No, I'm talking about something else relating to Portal Masters. That features
Where?
a certain dragon, Logan.
Where?
Oh,
Skylanders.
Yeah.
that's true.
Because we
it is-
gotta practice that still.
I have everything downloaded that I would need to. Ow, jeez. I have everything downloaded that I would need to. My thing is that I'm still on my Clue Find. Oh yeah, Gui, I've been recording a bunch of old Clue Finders games because I've been on that like nostalgic kick recently.
Oh yeah.
Once that's done, Bony Boys. Once that's
Ghost
done,
chicken.
Oh yeah, fuck the zombie chickens.
Oh, zombie chickens. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, those are annoying.
Warning. This is unknown territory. Tourism may be hazardous. Fuck. I can't speak. Someone email us real quick. Quick. Immediately.
Yarr!
Hi, will you do me a solid and voice this one-eyed freak?
Oh, we mean this early? Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can meet him this early if we want to.
No, you can't enter here. Only those who know the name of this place can pass. So you, come back when you know the name.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Alright,
Whatever
fuck you
say,
too,
dude.
buddy.
chill. Be
What
cool.
the fuck
Be
did you
cool.
say?
We cool, man. We cool.
We're not cool with you though.
Hi.
We'll talk with that dude later.
Yeah.
What was it? But yeah, no, I know after I do the Clue Finders thing, Doug, I was probably actually gonna start getting ready to do some of the ones I want to do for Spooky Month first. Like I know I wanted to cover
The Piglet game?
the which one?
The Piglet
Piglet's
game.
big game.
Piglet game.
Oh yes, Piglet's Big Game.
Piglet's big game.
Yeah, I wanted to cover that because it's basically Babies for Silent Hill, apparently
Oh, yeah.
in some aspects.
That's right. Oh my god.
Oh, hang on, new person, new friend.
Mind if I?
Sure.
Yes.
How can I ever thank you?
Aw, forget it, Sam.
Yes, you must say it as
I
Sam.
forgot how good it feels to stretch out. Sensational!
Oh my.
Tell me, do you know where to find the 4 masks of Polycus?
Sorry, Rayman. I don't know what you're talking about. But I did see Glowbox get captured by 2 pirates.
Well,
They
shit.
took him somewhere out beyond the marshes. If you like, I can help you get over to the other side. You can grab onto my scarf by shooting at it. Then press A to jump and press the left trigger to bend down.
Meta Snake.
Come on, let's go.
Bent down right now.
Bend down.
YOLO.
Breaks the 4th wall.
Whoa. Dang,
I
nice
hate
trick
this
shot.
show. Oh my god, remember how many times I did the second half of this?
Oh yeah, no, you struggled with this one, and I mean, I don't blame you because this, like, on your first playthrough, this whole thing can be a bit of a hectic challenge.
It wasn't even.
Yeah,
It was the
it is.
second part
As
shown.
specifically.
Yeah. Oh.
Like the parts. The second part specifically was really annoying.
I
Can
just had
you?
this.
I
go
know
ahead.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just
This was so fucking annoying.
the fact that you slam into the wall, but like Sam just stands there as you die. I just have this like image in my mind where as he stops, he just turns around. And it's like, where'd you go?
Where'd y'all go? Where'd you go?
Rayman? Shit.
Oh, but I see.
That wasn't part of the plan. Shit.
Because I see the issue is that. Oh, that's so tricky.
Don't worry, Sam will give you 3 chances to break the cages and grab the lungs.
Oh, okay,
good.
nice.
That's nice of him.
It's also funny you bring up the spooky stuff, Logan, because funny enough, when I texted them, they gave me in chat the other night, still thinking of doing my practice of Night Zone.
Oh no!
No, come back!
No!
I was really hoping not to miss that one this early.
Is there a reward we get for getting as many lumps as
hi.
we can?
Just the entirety of the lore, which honestly, now that I've already missed that one in particular, I think what I'll end up doing is that by the end of the game, assuming I don't go back for this later, I could just load up my old save file and just show off the rest of the lore that we missed.
Okay. Whoa, my.
Also, don't mind that big guy over there. He's harmless. He just drinks a lot of swamp water.
Aw, okay.
Oh wait, there was
Oh,
that
nice,
character that wasn't in the PC version. I forgot about that.
Right, not in the PC and N64 versions. He's like this big monster that Polycus created, and just spends all his days just drinking up the swamp water as if it was alcohol.
Whoa,
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Nice.
That
okay.
this
So
part
you said-
here, this is the part. It's
Yeah.
getting all of them. That's super annoying.
It's a little hectic, but hey, you did it.
Rayman, so long. Come and see me again if you can.
Oh, he just looks.
I promise I will.
Liar.
New
I
number.
will miss you, my friend.
New number. Who does?
Bye,
Me too.
Sam.
No time to lose.
All right, let's get that door.
Sure
open.
you do, Rayman.
Sadly, that's the only time you ever
That's
see
what I was saying. That's what I was like. You lie.
You lie. Anyway, that's right.
It's so sad.
For me, Doug, I think the next thing I'm going to cover, besides the Piglet's Big Game, is one that I won't need as much practice for. Would be I wanted to cover the Sexy Brutale. It's a
What is that?
it's like this puzzle. It's like this puzzle time traveling time loop kind of game. Very very fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Alright, time to head on to the Bayou, and here's where we come to our first big development with the Robo-Pirates.
Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile...
On the Buccaneer.
Oh, slaves now on board. Now serving 22,000. Oh, that's my number. And and who's gonna be Razorbeard's flunky?
It's me.
But the flunky.
Well, he's gonna be a Razorbeard,
Oh, the
but what about the
flunky.
Flunky?
And why you gotta like oh? You'll pay for that, soldier.
That'll work.
All right.
Who dares disturb me?
Your Highness, he made it to the swamp.
What? You incompetent imbecile! Send the warship to destroy him. He mustn't get his grubby hands on the 4 masks.
He ate one of the lumps.
That's one of the 1,000 lumps, and you just ate it as if it was candy!
Would you bitch?
Hashtag no regrets.
Yeah, we honestly don't see other games do that, but yeah, they just straight up like, yeah, surprise, there are not 1,000 collectibles for you to find. There are only 999.
I am curious though, like.
Oh, hey, what's that over there?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
What?
Oh, Elite Challenge.
Oh. Here you can win life force and power. And you have enough lums to go there.
Hooray.
Let's do it!
Jump into my portal.
Meanwhile, Murphy's like,
I just had a very, very strange feeling about my prescription.
The time.
What? What prescription?
Joke's on you, laddie. I took it.
Oh.
I'm never gonna get my medicine again, aren't I?
yep, you're gonna go crazy. And nice.
So, yeah, the whole thing with these races, there's only 2 of them in the game, but they're essentially just obstacle courses where Lee guides you to the very end of it, all while you collect a whole bunch of lums and step on these pads to increase your time.
Oh, so we
Okay,
don't actually
so-
have to beat her.
Oh, no. Lee will piss you whether you like it or not.
She's a
Yeah,
good sport.
she's just... She did not skip leg day.
You know
Shinsuke.
what?
For real.
Maybe that's why she wasn't invited in Rayman M, because she knew she'd be too broken and wanted to give everyone a fair chance.
Yeah.
You know exactly that's not part of the reason.
But I mean, I could buy that as a lore reasoning about this. Whoa.
I still wonder why they decided to just up and scrap Lee in favor of that other fairy chick.
Tilly.
Oh, yeah, Tilly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
To appeal to the kids, I guess.
Like, is it because Lee's too tall, technically, like, too tall, or
Oh,
what?
maybe.
I'm only guessing
That
that.
might be.
I'm not even sure about that, because, you know, I thought there were, like, characters in him that were technically taller than Rayman.
They are,
Globals,
but they did
go
shrink them
ahead.
down slightly. But I don't know with the case of Lee. I mean, even with Rayman M, because I showed it in the Rayman M video we did last year, that Lee's in the back box of Rayman M.
That's right.
And she technically does have, like, an area of the game dedicated to her, doesn't she?
Lee's
does.
Palace, yeah.
Yeah, just by
That
name.
and, one of the alternative palette swaps for Tilly is based off of Lee.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, can we talk
Exact
about
noun.
that? The fact that she owns a palace and we don't do anything with that? Like, is she
Well,
like
even
the
in
scent of royalty or something?
I always figured she was just like part of the prophecy, because in Rayman 3 you also see statues of her like in those old temples. You did it.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Rayman. That was very fast.
Yay.
You make a good hero to increase your chances. Here's some more energy.
Life increase.
Which is very helpful, except I'm already full on health.
Wow.
Oh, I was hoping it would be a life like bar increase.
Like a life extension, yeah.
She doesn't do that, unfortunately. Which, that's a bit of a bummer. But at least that's another level where you get a whole bunch of lumps. So I'd say the trip wasn't a complete waste.
Oh, the walk of life. That's cute. All right, back to the Bayou.
There's another level later on where if you clear that, you can earn golden fists.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, back to
where were we?
this.
Oh
Well,
yes,
that's right.
under
Plot.
strike, under siege.
Oh yeah, plot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, the plot.
Oh, and then I know of which I will probably have to bow out in a little bit, but just to give that a little heads up. But I'm still here for a little bit.
All right.
But yeah, no, just oh my god, I miss this vibe. I miss like looking at the colors,
Same.
the palette, like the music, like just the overall mood of like it's a fantasy world. But how to put it? It's a fantasy world. It's not overly glowy happy, but it's not like American McGee's level of like oppressive environment either. It's just
Exactly.
like
It's very naturalistic.
Again, it's like
Yeah.
Dark Crystal or Labyrinth.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Which-
even say it's that dark, but it's definitely on the border of that dark.
For sure. And you know what? I'll still say to the cows come home. We really should have had like a Jim Henson related Rayman project at some point.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Oh my
be
god,
fun.
yeah.
You know,
you
that'd
ever
be a
see-
challenge.
Oh.
That'd be a challenge I'd love. Oh boy, that'd be a challenge I'd love to see. How the Henson Company would make like a Rayman Muppet without him having limbs.
I feel like honestly, it
A
would
lot
probably
of
be
green
like,
screen.
Honestly, be like you guys remember from was it Labyrinth or what was the one with David Bowie?
That's Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like those Firebird thingies, the ones that like
Oh
could fall
my
apart. Like
God.
they had to do it in front of a. They had to do it.
Yeah.
But there they legitimately had to use a green screen or blue screen in order to pull that off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was like probably one of the most expensive sequences, if I remember right.
That and
Like, for that reason.
That and like the Skeksis.
Or that.
And I
the
remember
Skeksis
those.
Dark Crystal.
Well, oh, sorry. But that did remind me. Like, I know another sequence that was very expensive was the Skeksy banquet and stuff, where it had all this artistry and like what they were eating, how they were eating, like the weirdness of it, and everyone was like, "But what does this do for the plot?" And at the time, Jim, admittedly, it wasn't thinking of the plot. It was just thinking of, "Oh, this would be cool to pull off." And
I mean, that tends
was
to be
kind of
the
it.
thing that I tend to hear. Like, I still need to watch both of them for myself. But the problem that I tend to hear a lot of people say they have with Dark Crystal is that it kind of feels like a. You can vouch for me if I'm wrong, James, because I think you've seen it. Like, Dark Crystal for a lot of people feels like one of those style over substance type of movies.
It does feel like that a good handful of time, yes. And Tar can also vouch too, because we both watched it together like years ago.
oh, did either of you ever see the Netflix continuation?
I didn't watch
I
that
did
yet. I was planning to.
Hey,
It's
bug it
not a
off!
continuation. It's more like a
Prequel,
a prequel,
Oh, it's a
series,
prequel.
but it is so good. It's really good.
Oh yeah, no, I heard it's a really good prequel. It's just a shame that it, died too early.
Yeah.
Well, it was expensive, and Netflix wasn't getting the numbers that they were hoping. That's why they canceled it.
Yeah, just
Oh,
still like. Huh?
Sorry, you first, hype.
No, I was just saying, like I mentioned it earlier, like I still need to watch both the Dark Crystal show and the movie, but just when it comes to the show, the only thing that I still remember for it is just the bloopers, the whole like, play for your emperor! They buggered off!
They're gone. Typical musicians.
I don't think I've seen the bloopers.
Oh, they're so funny.
I haven't seen them.
Dreamscaping, shut up.
There's that one, and then the other one I can think of is Gui, did you ever see see and or play? At some point they made like an RTS like game in the Dark Crystal world. I remember.
Oh yeah,
I have not played it.
Yeah. Though it was based on the Netflix series.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, secret.
It's just not my kind of game.
I mean, that's
fair.
totally fair.
It is weird though that like there was a point where they actually were willing to make like video game adaptations of Dark Crystal. Like they had like that much confidence in it before they realized it wasn't getting the numbers they wanted.
Gorilla!
Oh.
Wait.
Bye.
Yeah, unfortunately, those Robo Gorillas are indestructible. You pretty much have to lure them to their doom.
Duly noted.
Yeah. Indestructible, but stupid.
It's like
they're dumb as bricks.
Also, timer challenge.
We are indestructible.
Yeah.
But we're stupid.
And I'm just thinking the fact that you lure them off that. I'm just reminded of like that one enemy in the Sahara levels of Tropical Freeze.
Oop.
It's the I think it's I forget what the animal is, but it's like it's running along, but you could trick it to like run off the edge, and just the animation it plays where it's like.
You're not talking about the ram, are you?
Ram, that might have been it.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I love those bits.
Oh yeah.
And okay, just wait for the teensy to bounce his way up here. Does he actually bounce or does he just jump?
It takes a while.
Oh,
There we go.
I think he does
got
bounce
old
on the
bones.
platforms, but otherwise, yeah.
I gotta go inspire today's youth.
I gotta
go make a
I gotta
fashion
water my dog.
Please
Water
tell
my
me,
dog.
Hype. Please tell me, Hype, in Rehavoc, they're going to record like 100 of those for the teensies that could be.
I mean, I feel like
Finally.
Realistically, I feel like they're gonna try to keep as faithful to 2's vibes as possible. So I doubt they will. I mean, I could probably coerce. I could probably
it's
like
the fairy.
ask.
It's that
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Mary Lou?
Yeah.
Is that you, Mary Lou?
It's fine.
Ah, beat it! Zelda needs you!
Oh
I
my
can't really play that
god!
game after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we?
This
But-
stink.
Yes, go
But
ahead.
anyway, to properly answer your question, I don't see it happening, but I could probably, because I know they have like a little suggestion board on there as well. I could probably suggest that could maybe be like a toggleable Easter egg where you could like toggle the tendencies to say those kind of random things.
I gotta go viral.
I gotta go viral.
I gotta go invent toothpaste.
I gotta take a selfie.
Oh my
And
goodness.
hey, nice.
Yay!
You channeled your inner Canary
Yay.
Mary. I knew you could do it.
I gotta go try this Grimace shake.
Look what Rayman has won because of you, you happy little scamp.
Like I'm helping about.
Also, I guess we forgot to
more
mention
health.
it earlier, but these are one of many of Glowbox's offspring.
There's so
Over
many.
600 of the buggers.
Yeah, he's so
I'm
many.
just a Chad like that.
They make up a vast majority of this Glade's people.
Pretty
Actually.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I do what I can to help populate the Earth.
I was about to
Oh
say
my
that
God.
just popped into my head of like that would be one of the other ones is like you rescue him.
I gotta go rebuild the population.
You know what makes this worse
Hey, water ice.
with all the slaves is that most of them are Glowbox's children, so they're child slaves.
I was sad.
That's so
Yeah.
fun.
How would you put it like that? Sheesh.
No, it really it makes it worse.
People know me as Glowbox, but deep down I like to think myself as a, Adam. Deep down I like to think of myself as a chat box.
What?
What's going on here?
Oh, hello.
Oh, I think we'll start with you. Doug,
Welcome
so.
back, Rayman.
So, did you guys figure it out? Are you the real king?
We're a little more organized now.
Huh? Oh,
They're just taking
Yep.
turns.
Take turns.
well, you go ahead.
You are now in the council chamber of the Teensies. From here, we can let you enter other worlds. The trip will demand lots of energy.
My turn.
Alrighty.
But I see you have gathered plenty of lambs.
Prepare yourself to discover a new world.
Oh, okay.
A whole new world. Yeah, had to.
Who
Well, that's
fell out
unfortunate.
of order?
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. TT number 4 never got a chance. Unless you'll talk here.
I mean, I just like to imagine that they were all speaking in unison for that one day.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
makes
right,
sense.
yeah, probably.
And
Go on, go in.
Go in.
You got this.
It's just like,
Okay, well, we gotta rehearse it ahead of time, otherwise it'll look sloppy and disorganized.
the last one I could think of was like
We did not organize this at the exact time.
the other thing I could think of when they're all pointing their heads like, "Come on, go in, do a flip."
Do a flip.
Let's go, Rayman. Do a backflip.
God, now I just want a fucking Teen C to have
Oh,
Bendo's voice.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. That was funny. It was like
You know, Rayman, out of all the friends in my life, you're the first.
Damn.
what is that line from? I know it from somewhere.
well, that's from Futurama. That's one of Bender's lines.
oh
Like
yeah.
when he says it to
Oh,
Fry, it's
right.
like, of all the humans I've befriended, you're the first.
You're the
first.
I need to show you. It's such a fun show.
I need to fully
honey,
watch
we
it.
love
I love
you.
Futurama.
Shut up, baby, I know.
Shut up, baby. I know.
What is that referencing?
What time is it? Futurama.
Time to shut up.
He's just walking, and he's like, that was the whole bit of like, I'm gonna make my own casino with blackjack and hookers. Forget the casino. And then at one point, oh nice, another globe token. And then at one point, or shard. And at one point, he's walking, and he walks with the most like bizarre swagger. And
I love
one of his like
walk.
and one of the robot babes like, "We love you, Bender." Shut up, baby. I know.
Nope.
He's just wandering. It's
Yeah,
one of John DiMaggio's, I think, defining roles.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
like, I don't, like,
I didn't know we could say shit.
there's that.
I didn't know we could say
I love
shit.
that.
It's funny, I do like what I've seen of it. Like, I think it's like, as far as like favorite roles of his when it comes to John DiMaggio, I think the two that are always going to be like the king for me are Jake and Aquaman.
Oh,
love
that's
this
true.
joke.
That is-
Outrageous.
That's why I did the whole, you know what time it is? Time for you to
Shut
shut up.
to shut up.
I haven't seen that show in
I'm
so
still-
long.
Now, take this with a grain of salt, but I have heard potentially that.
Also, a quick word of caution. They may look meek and small, but be wary of the crabs. They can hurt.
Okay.
beware.
Oh, those guys too.
Now,
Be wary
take
of the
one with a
pirates.
grain
They
of salt.
may look meek and small, but they are actually have the courage of a bear. Anyway, where am I going with this?
Bullshit.
And the drill to the bowels of hell.
Just like a bear.
But yeah, like, you
Just
were
like a
saying...
bear.
anyway, real quick, Logan, you were saying taking something with a grain of salt?
I never would have guessed that bears were the real hell divers.
Watch that. Just anyway. Is that taking this with a grain of salt? I've heard a rumor, or I've heard it's confirmed that the Batman movie that James Gunn would want to put into his DCU would be called Brave and the Bold.
That'd be amusing. I mean, like, from what I understand, like, in Gunn's universe they tried to build, like, superheroes were technically an already established thing for, like, years. Which is why we have, like, a couple of them appearing in the Superman movie coming out soon, which I'm still looking forward to that movie. Like, the clip that I saw where he's like, he's trying to hold the kaiju back from stomping on this dog. He's like, go on, boy, get out of the way. The dog's just standing there barking because it doesn't know any better. And forcing Superman to, like, use his super breath to push the dog out of the way.
It's like, get going. Oh, magic sphere. Oh, right, we need those.
Here's a magic sphere. Don't ask where I got it. You're never gonna believe me. In front of it, hey, grab it, toss it in the air, break it. Your shins are next. I'll find it. Don't worry. Toss it in front of you.
Oh my
press
God.
B onto the pedestal.
But I don't have
You may
shins.
sit the speak.
God, Rayman, slap him!
You may think you're off the hook because you don't got legs. I can find ways.
Oh my God! Break his foot!
Did you just say Rayman snapping?
No, slap him, he said.
Slap him.
Because I heard snap, and I just imagine Rayman just grabs it.
That's good. That's good too.
Game over.
He's like, "Shut up!" And then he just like snaps him out.
I just
Anyway.
Squashes him like an actual bug.
Yeah.
Just the snapping thing. Like, I just think of Snap, I just think of... Even though the movie itself's not that good, anytime I think of snapping someone, I just think the whole, like, honey, it was ruined when she bought it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It was room when she bought it.
Freaking cat. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. We are mere like months, maybe not months, but we're about a year away I think, depending on when it comes out. Basically, we're getting close to the point where I cannot wait for revisionist Twitter to start happening, and they're going to start claiming that movie was actually the best Cat in the Hat movie compared to whatever happens with the new one.
There's a new one?
The most I'll...
Oh, they're making. Universal is making a new Cat in the Hat anime.
No, it's not even
fully
Universal. It's Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Oh, okay. Warner Brothers is making a new CG animated. And here's the thing: I'm mixed because it's the people who animated Nimona, and I think they do great stuff. The
writing though.
The writing
seems
could be
very odd.
It's two things. It's the writing. The writing's a little bit odd, and the funny thing is, I know Bill Hader can do good stuff with good voicing, but right now his Cat in the Hat basically plays and sounds a lot like Flint Lockwood from Always Sunny. From not Always Sunny, Jesus, Always Cloudy.
What the fuck?
I would love that. I love that mashup though of Always. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, like honestly, one of the big things that I have against the movies so far, I mentioned it like with some other friends, but it's one of those things where it's like, and it's the same problem that I have with the Grinch adaptations, both of them, honestly. The fact that they try to explain what the cat is, because for those that have not seen the trailer, unlike the book and the 2D animated special where the cat just kind of appears and he's just kind of like this...
Oh my gosh!
Oh boy.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting Murphy to always go towards the camera. Anyway, continue.
So it's like if you remember the book and like the 2D short, like, you know, the cat just kind of appears and he's kind of like an enigma of sorts where, you know, he's just mischievous, he helps out the kids, but he's just kind of like, you don't really know what his deal is, and to an extent you kind of don't care. With the movie, they try to pass it off as like, oh, well, you see, that's actually part of his day job. He works for this, like, Monsters, Inc., like, organization that, like, tries to, like, spread glee and joy to kids, where it's like, if this were any other property, I think it's a harmless enough story, but the fact that it's with the Cat in the Hat, it's like, it kind of,
the boss.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here is our first boss of the game, Axel, and, honestly, the way to beat him is relatively simple. Avoid his ice projectiles, and keep swinging on these on the purple lungs until you hit that stalactite up there and impale him in the head.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, that was quick.
Well, what do you know?
Goodbye.
First boss.
That's it.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
It's like, oops.
It's amazing no one was hurt.
Hi, everybody! It's like, I call it good luck. They missed him, didn't they?
We will get to that as well. I still have that list. I need to figure out like what are the best Simpsons episodes to watch, and that'll be our finale, I think, of course.
Well, what I was quoting, that wasn't even Simpsons.
Oh no, the thing he was quoting.
No, I was
Simpsons
referencing
movie.
Simpsons.
Okay. It was the Simpsons movie, and at the time, because I don't know if they've ever brought it back as much. At the time, the Simpsons movie was like the SpongeBob movie, where it was designed to be a potential like finale for the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
Just named it, shame didn't stick. But that being said, we have come to our first of 4 masks.
Where is it?
And hey, it's Rayman's symbol.
Oh.
Wait, is it?
Rayman may have been isekai'd into this world, but let it be known, his appearance here was foretold, as he is the one who can open up these things that'll give us the masks.
Wow!
You don't want to say isekai, like film Twitter cringes at that story trope nowadays.
Yeah, but it just means
honestly,
otherworld. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, there's a lot of really good stories that's about transporting to another world, like Narnia as an isekai.
Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, the reason I say film Twitter cringes at it is that, like, they always use it as, like, Earth is the place they teleport to.
Oh, can I be Polocus?
Yeah, it's an overused trope in a lot of kids' movies
Or are
these
we gonna
days.
be Polocus?
Tar, do you want to be Polycus?
Oh, you want me to be Polocus? Okay!
Yeah, go for it.
If you want to.
I see that you have found the first of my 4 masks. For now, I am far away and can only speak in dreams. But if you bring me the last 3 masks, I will awaken.
Sick.
And help you to fight the pirates. Just look at him, and he just looks so silly. He's such a... This is... I am God. It's like, really? Yes. Don't judge me.
You know, I imagined you to look a little, taller.
He just looks like a guy.
What do you...
He's
just a man in a top hat.
I will say, what do you...
I'm just a little guy with really long arms.
I'm not sure how well this world was thought through.
On to the next. Oh,
Be strong. Our world's destiny is in your hands. Ooh. Indeed.
so what do you think? Do you like this design more or Origins design?
I really am partial to Origins.
As the bubble.
Yeah, because they actually make him look much closer to Glowbox as a species.
Because he's a hookah smoker.
Wait, really?
That is exclusively why.
That's really the
He's a
excuse.
bubble.
Also, I looked up that other fairy, that Tilly character. What the hell is that thing?
I know it's a little wacky.
Right?
It's-
It's smart. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's cute, but it's also like we didn't need to get rid of Legion just to make
little
room for her.
goober.
Ginger.
It's a little goober. That in Legends they gave Pelocus this cool like swamp man like Narlan's like accent like, oh, we're gonna go take down the
Really?
just suck, dude. So how hard
So
is
it should
this
be
match?
said that the bonus it's you gotta
mash like
in
hell.
order to keep your
Yeah.
speed. Other's the robot
Either-
will outpace the baby.
Oh my
robot.
god, sometimes.
Either mash or hope that you have a turbo controller.
Yeah, seriously,
That too.
because sometimes. Remember, I was button mashing so hard on some of them and I still didn't win? I was like, what?
Yeah.
All of this just for more health? Like it's just a health refill?
Yeah,
For more health, I think later on you can also earn golden fists, but otherwise that's really all you get. out
yeah,
of
you
this.
don't get hardly anything.
Ah, well, I mean it's there for the arcade aspect. Like, what would actually happen if you lost all your health?
You just have to try again.
Yeah, so then I don't understand. Like, there's no real there's no stakes. There's no real concern if I
Like basically,
health.
whenever you lose all your health on a level, you'll get the whole "try again" message, and then you'll be sent straight to your last major checkpoint,
Okay, but
like
that-
before all the green loans.
It's
and
not that
everything.
bad.
not that bad.
So, with that said, we now have our first mask, and we have another whole section of land to go through. But that will have to be for another time, because would you look at the time?
Oh,
God damn.
that is doing good. All right, next
Yeah.
time
We've
we
been
get,
going for an hour.
next time we get to help Obelix with the Meniers.
Yep, and then we'll watch as Rayman tries to escape from the circus. Pitifully at that.
Oh, goodness.
All right, with that all said, everybody, we will see you all next time for the Menier Hills.
Toodaloo.
Alright, see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Boy.
Ugh.